You're absolutely right, Abraham. Those things are damn near hypnotic. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, peep this out. It's your boy Ian K, here to discuss episode 15, the penultimate chapter of season 4 of The Walking Dead, an episode titled Us. Definitely awesome episode. Now, of course, the intensity was a little subdued compared to the drama from last week with Carol shooting Lizzie and, of course, Lizzie killing her sister. That was a definitely traumatic episode to watch. I wasn't expecting anything more than just a simple progression of the characters that we've needed to catch up on since the last couple of episodes besides Carol and Tyrese. We pick up with Daryl reluctantly getting used to this group that he's with there, led by Joe and his band of roving murderers and thieves. Who knows what's going to happen with this, but clearly we can see that we're headed for a showdown with Rick. These guys are patrolling the area, trying to find Rick, making their way towards Terminus as well, picking up the trail. We finally learn what the word claimed means with this group there. Whenever something that it is that they see that they want, they simply say claimed. It's theirs, otherwise there's a problem. So we see Daryl have a little bit of an altercation with one of the guys trying to get Daryl's breakfast for that morning there when we saw him kind of shooting his crossbow going for that little bunny. Poor little bunny, guys. I don't know about you, but it is definitely rabbit season 24/7 in The Walking Dead and the apocalyptic aftermath of what's going on. I feel bad for all these animals that are going down the way that they are. Daryl obviously trying to get breakfast. This guy is not having it. He says that it's his, and we have a little bit of a problem, but we learn exactly the whole thing with rules, the reason why there are rules within this group and the things like that. Later on in this episode, we would find that this guy is trying to frame Daryl for stealing back the other portion of the rabbit that he supposedly stole. But obviously that wasn't to be the case there. And the end result was definitely a beatdown of epic proportions. That guy was pretty much history there. But you can see that by the end of the episode, Daryl is just getting used to what he needs to do to figure things out with this group there as well. Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene accompanying Glenn and Tara. We had a nice interaction between all of these characters in this episode. And finally, the reuniting of Glenn and Maggie together. We finally saw them meet up with each other after a really, really awesome kind of showdown inside that train tunnel. When they approached that tunnel to go through, they realized that, you know what, it is not safe to go in there. You can see it wasn't safe. You can hear things in the distance. You just knew that was going to be one of the major set pieces for this episode, and it was. Glenn and Tara were definitely rescued by Sasha, Bob, Maggie, of course Abraham, and the rest of them. It was really great to see them reunited together, and finally everyone was together on their way there. And by the end of the episode, everybody has finally reached Terminus. We finally see exactly what's going on there. Signs outside of this place on the gate saying to lower your weapons, you will be welcomed. Entering the gate there, everything seems very ominously quiet. A lot of things that were set up there, except for one particular woman who happened to be cooking something. Turns around, it looks like that was Denise Crosby. I don't know if you guys are fans of Star Trek The Next Generation. She's been in a few different things as well. She's playing a character called Mary, and I don't know about you guys. Who is this Mary woman? Who is she? In terms of the comic book, if you guys have read the graphic novel there, in terms of the Hunters, there was a female member in that group as well. Is this part of that group? Is this place Terminus a combination of either, the Hilltop community that was in that one? Is it the Savior's factory base? In the graphic novel as well. Is it a combination of the two? Who knows? We all know that this show has taken liberties with the story, and it's definitely going in a very different direction, even though it's kind of very similar. Really great to see that the writers and the showrunner is definitely keeping us on our toes and making it not a plot for plot point story arc compared to the comic book graphic novel there. But who knows what's going to happen, guys. Very intense in terms of what's going to be coming next week. It's not looking good for Rick. That's all I have to say based upon the coming attractions. If you guys saw that at the very end there, it looks like it is going to be a very interesting finale. We still don't know what's going on with Beth. They're going to have to address that, I'm sure, by the season finale as well. I don't think they're going to keep us hanging until October when season 5 begins. But again, we will definitely see. Alright guys, it is sound off time. Drop those comments down below. I'm curious to know what you thought of the penultimate chapter of The Walking Dead Season 4. I'm curious to know what you thought of the episode titled Us. You all know they saved the big stuff for the finales and the mid-season finales. What did you guys think of it? Who is this Mary? How soon do you think it'll be before they introduce Negan and the Saviors? Do you think it's going to be a combination of that for next season? What did you guys think of this episode? I'm very curious to hear what you have to say, so do drop those comments down below. And guys, as always, Give this video a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe to Peep This Out. Share the channel with all the peeps that you know. A lot of great content. As always, you all know what's up. Food reviews, movie reviews, TV show reviews, aside from the Walking Dead Talkback, and of course the occasional tech reviews as well. You know I definitely love putting this content together for all of you guys, and I do make it a point to answer every one of my comments that I get in all of my videos. So do drop those comments there. You never know, you may just see something back from me there. This has been your boy Ian K. Super excited for next week's finale of The Walking Dead episode 16. We're gonna have a good time discussing that one, I'm sure, guys. Y'all know what's up. I'll talk to you soon. Stay frosty.